Now, what is the position of the Coalition for Responsible Opposition in this matter?
Yeah, thank you very much. I think that the amount we have put there is, as they will put it, conservative estimate. Okay. Indeed, that is the amount that is going to Mr. Alfred Agbesi Woyome.
As judgment debt?
As judgment debt.
Okay.
But there are also other people who are being paid. Waterville Engineering Services are also being paid 25 million euros. That translates to about 51 million Ghana cedis. Okay. In consolidative terms, you're looking at about 100 million Ghana cedis. Felix, the Ghana Water Company and the Electricity Company of Ghana says that if they get electricity, if they get 35 million cedis, and water company, if they get about 25 million cedis, all their problems will be a thing of the past.
Not their problem, but a problem of water and service delivery for Ghanaians.
Will be a thing of the past. And this amount they need is not even anywhere near this amount, which is just going down the drain. So what we are saying is very, very, very simple. How come the state is losing this huge sum of money? How did we get here? There's a law in this country which is very interesting, willfully causing financial loss to the state, because this amount is going to be charged on the consolidated funds. Now, if you read the recommendation of the Auditor General in this 2010 report, specifically on judgment debt, it says, among other things, that judgment debts these days is becoming so much. So his recommendation is that any public officer whose action leads to the state losing money should be searched for it. Okay. So in this case, 100 million Ghana cedis, whose action led to the state losing this amount, those people should be searched for it.
So that is the crux of the petition.
Yes, there was the cabinet of President Kufuor in 2005. It included such eminent personalities as Nana Akufo-Addo, as Honorable Kweku Agyeman-Manu, as Papa Owusu Nkrumah, and all of these people. They are alive. This is not about MPP NDC. The documents I hold here contains the details of the transaction from beginning to end. They went to court and the courts have vindicated them. The NDC government have lost several courts. So this is not to say that all of a sudden the courts have become friends to the NDC overnight. No, an individual from the NDC have happened to win this case. So what we are simply saying, and I have invited the National Security, the CID, the Serious Fraud Office, the Parliament, the Office of the President, and all these anti-graft agencies to immediately move in and investigate these corrupt allegations.
Okay. My understanding at a point, based on the press statement that the plaintiff, Mr. Consul Alfred Agbesi Woyome, held on the 12th of December, which is Monday, was that they had to negotiate with the Attorney General at a certain point. Yeah, so that even the amount of money involved, they have to compromise the judgment at a certain point. Can you give us some understanding of that position?
Yeah, you see, people are out there screaming that, oh, the Attorney General didn't put up a fight. No, the Attorney General actually put up a fight. But the truth of the matter is that when a case is bad, it's bad. There's procurement law and you decided to set it aside. There's no way you can go to court and win it. What happened was that after they had gone to court and won the case, the judgment there was about twice of what we are discussing now. Okay. So the Attorney General said, hey, no, let us go and have a conversation. Meanwhile, before the MPP were about to leave office, the MPP themselves had written directly to, written directly to Waterville Company Limited, promising them that they were prepared to pay an amount of 35 million Ghana cedis as cost for the abrogation of the said contract.
Can we see that letter?
Let me.
Because it's important we support.
Yeah. Reference is made to the invitation of the minister.
Can you quote the reference, the title of the letter?
Okay, let me just get the.
Okay, whilst you are looking for that.
Yeah, I have it. I have it. Honorable, the title is a confirmation of meetings with the Chief of Staff Waterville's Ray Waterville's claims, confirmation of meeting with the chief of staff on Waterville Engineering Limited's claims of losing some monies as a result. Now, the letter was written by Dan B. Ajiman, Special Assistant for Chief of Staff Kojo O. Impienim. This man is instructive to know he's currently languishing in jail somewhere in India.
Oh, really?
For money laundering.
For money laundering?
Yes.
Oh,
these are facts they can easily verify.
Okay.
And among the letter, it says, the Chief of Staff further assured that as soon as verification is completed, he will recommend to His Excellency the President to have Waterville's claim of approximately 21 million euros paid directly to Waterville's. Okay. So there was a tacit agreement, understanding that there has been a loss for which it needed to be paid. You understand? So they made the commitment to pay. Now, Mr. Alfred Agbesi Woyome was also a party to all of these things. His side of the agreement was to raise funds. So whilst these guys wanted to pay Waterville's, they didn't think that there was the need to pay Alfred Woyome. That notwithstanding, they were not even able to pay until they were booted out of office. Okay. So these people plus Woyome all went to court. Okay,
so it means that the amount of money quoted there was still sitting on our books as debts.
As debt.
That the NDC government inherited.
All the many debts we inherited and we had to pay.
Okay.
There were debts sitting there. Okay. And the unfortunate incident is that people are just talking about Woyome. But there's these guys whose monies are huge than even Woyome. Okay. How can you tell somebody to raise an amount of 1.2 billion sitting somewhere in 8 years? It is not working anywhere. And you think it is for free?
Okay. What are the implications to this matter?
Master, the implication is simple. Yeah. Public officers are going to be more careful. Okay. You are going to respect the rules for which you swear an oath to uphold. More so, Ghanaians are going to get value for money. State monies will be utilized appropriately. I am completely shocked that if Ghana have such monies, it will go into judgment debt. And for example, not more scholarships for our many people working on the streets. I'm surprised. And I just hope that it doesn't turn into NDC MPP issue. 100 million Ghana cedis. And instead of people to come clean on it, so far, Osafumafo, whose name have come up very, very strongly, and if you may, I may just read his letter.
Yeah, sure.
Reference is made to the invitation of the Ministry of Education and Sports issued to you to tender for the construction of stadium. We regret to inform you that the Ministry of Education, Youth and Sports is unable to continue with the tendering process due to the high financial commitment. And this letter was coming at the time
the contract has been awarded.
Central Tender Committee with these eminent personalities I've mentioned to you have awarded the contract. And Honorable Obi Amwa have accordingly even written to them to move to site, and they have started working. Okay. So who should pay for the equipment they took there or the items they imported there? If they go to court and the judge, not the NDC government, the judge, in his wisdom decide that no, every Ghanaian, not just MPP members or NDC members, even ordinary people, if you are unlawfully dismissed from your work, you have every right to go to court, and their claims have been vindicated. You get Kennedy Japan ranting and raving and just making noise on radio. I am happy.
I understand.
He has been sued.
Yeah.
1 million Ghana cedis.
Okay.
I expect that people like himself are just embarrassing the image of the MPP. Okay. Because I think that they have very decent and responsible people in the party who can respond to this thing academically. If they have the information, put it across. Not just to unleash
insults on
your opening. They've not unleashed the insult, they've unleashed Kennedy Japan on Ghanaians.
As a weapon to just muddy the waters.
That's what he's doing. That is just what he's doing. All their response is that somebody is mad, somebody is a fool, somebody is an idiot. Okay. That is beside the point. That case has
been in court. I don't want us to
dwell on that. I'm not even going there.
In your petition, you have asked for a probe into former President Kufuor and then his cabinet. How answerable is the ex-president in this matter?
Oh, the ex-president, of course, the decision to award this contract was taken by his government. the decision to terminate the contract was taken by a minister of state on behalf of the president. Everybody is answerable one way or the other directly by the president. And I am telling you that there are documentations to the effect that there was a cabinet meeting in Akosombo for which the decision to abrogate this contract was taken there.
Okay, so the decision came as an official decision from government
to
terminate the contract.
Cabinet decision. But even if you want to isolate Kufuor as a distant person, all his ministers act on his behalf as a minister.
How far are you ready, or how far are you willing, or do you wish to push this matter?
Oh, Masa, that is why I have signed a petition personally. I am a human being who exists. This is not some faceless individual pushing this. I know Mr. Kweku Mote very well, that he's a man who doesn't tolerate corruption. I also believe in the integrity of the president who head this government. I'll be scandalized if in the face of this evidence and in the face of this loss to the state, they ignore the petition. I will be most scandalized.